What is gravy in the Navy, motherfuckers? My name is Rsps and you are joined with me on the OS Unity channel. So today we are going through something very specific, and this will be the advanced options on OS Unity. So this guide was originally made by Hamp, however Tom has requested that I make it for you guys. So yeah, let's go through this. So here we have the key binding. If you go into your settings tab and then you click on the joystick, you will have a thing that says F1. So this is not really a toggle, but if you click on this option, you will get an interface to bind your hotkeys to what you desire. I would personally recommend the original layout, F1, which is inventory, F2 equipment, F3 press, F4 spellbook, F5 combat. But if you do mess this up, you can go to restore defaults. Next, you have the hit points 503, which you can toggle your hit points bar appearance between OSRS 503 OSRS or the 503 revision style. So you do this by going into advanced options and clicking on hit points 503. Next, you will have the hit marks 503 option, which toggles your hit marks hit splat appearance between OSRS and 503 revision style. So I'm going to demonstrate both of these right now. So here we have the OSRS revision style hit points, and this is the 503 one. As you can see, it is that bar because a lot of people do prefer that, and as you can see, the hit markers are OSRS at the moment. And if we untoggle this, let me just run over here. If we untoggle this in our advanced option settings, you can, okay, we'll run over here, and yeah, as you can see, you have the option to change this to the 503 option of hit markers. I would personally prefer the OSRS one and the hit points 503 bar. So next, you have the HP overlay. This option will make your client display the HP overlay like in OS Buddy in the top left of your screen. So here you can see this. Right, where is it? I can't find it. HP overlay right here, the fourth option on the settings screen. So if I do run over here, actually let me run over here, so there's this aggro. Okay, as you can see in the top left corner, you do have this HP overlay option. Okay, so next we have tweening. This option enables quick tweening. Tweening makes your animation smoother. So yeah, let's go on to tweening and show you guys what that is. Okay, so this is without tweening running. As you can see, it's very choppy, and with tweening, let's try attack without tweening. Sorry, as you can see, it's proper fast-paced, not very many frames per second. And then we have the tweening, which seems to be a lot smoother walking around, so that is really nice. Next thing you know, we have the HD minimap, which is this right here, your minimap. This option gives you a higher detailed minimap, which allows you to tell the difference between higher and lower surfaces. So let me just put that on right now. As you can see, the shading here shows you that this is a hill, which obviously it is. You have to run up and down it. And the lighting shows you that it's like a minor gradient or a higher gradient. You can turn this off by going onto HD minimap, which is the third option. As you can see, it's all flat and it doesn't show you the hills if it's not toggled. Next, we have click attack. Obviously this option is self-explanatory. This is in this option where it says player attack options here, and you can do always right click and stuff like that. So if you're in the wilderness, always right click. If you want to fish and you don't want to misclick someone, NPC attack options, you can do always right click. As you can see, where is it? As you can see, I can't attack this by clicking it, but if I change it and put on depends on combat levels or left click where available, you can left click that, which is really nice. Next thing you know, you can get minimap crowns. This option allows you to see the staff member crowns instead of a white dot on your map, so you can know if you're doing something that's not meant to be doing. You just turn on this option, and then you know when the staff are coming for you. Next thing you know, there is no staff in the area at the moment, so I'm not going to do minimap crowns at the moment. Next thing you know is prioritize attack. This basically prioritizes the player or monster you were just attacking, and if something starts getting in your way, this option will make sure you won't misclick your target. So let's say we're attacking this, let's drag it over here, and there's this one in front. Okay, if I attack this one, it will prioritize this one rather than that one. Next thing you know, we have fog. If this is toggled, the border of the render difference is covered in smooth fog. So as you can see, it's covered in smooth fog at the moment, but if we turn this off, fog right here, it's really dark and not very good. So next thing you know, we have smooth shading. This option smoothens dynamic shadows to make the graphics look better. This is, yeah, obviously you can see it changes the lighting of the game and makes everything look a lot nicer. We have the transparent tab, resizable and full screen mode only. So if you switch into this mode, you have the transparent tab, which makes this transparent on that, which can be better for your eyes or something. Next you have transparent chat, which is in the resizable mode. As you can see, where's my game just gone? Is it just, oh, okay, it's just broke. Let me reload that back up and I'll show you guys in a second. Okay, so the transparent chat option just makes the chat box transparent. At the moment it's currently closing whenever I go in to do that, so I'm going to report that as a bug to Tom. When I go into resizable mode and click on advanced options, it just closes the client. Okay, so you have to go into resizable or full screen mode to do this, but you have the side panel which makes these two stack on top of each other. I can't go into resizable mode at the moment because it's not working. Okay, so I'm not going to show you that at the moment, but as you can see, the next option will be display roofs, which is this rough roof, whatever you say. As you can see, there's a roof here, and if I click on display roofs, it will get rid of it, so you can sort of like see into buildings. It makes roofs disappear. Next you have particles. This toggles between displaying and not displaying particles. Particles aren't OSRS, so if you don't want them, don't have them. Max Cape has particles. I don't have a Max Cape, obviously, but yeah, you'll see particles coming from underneath the Max Capes and stuff. This we have skill filter. Filters annoying skill spam messages from your chat box when this is enabled. So say you get 99 attack and 1 to 99 is in your chat box, it will get rid of that. So you literally just click skill filter and it should toggle this. As you can see here, skill filter. Next we have combat debug. This button doesn't work, but you can type in : debug in game to debug your combat stats. As you can see, let's type that in right now, and have to make sure it's all in lower cases. And there we go. It debugs the combat. Like, let me see if I hit this. Maximum hit his turn 31, and then shows the chances to block attackers. We currently have zoom, where you click on this here and you use your mouse button. You can scroll, as you can see, I can scroll all the way in, or I can scroll all the way out here. So yeah, that is really nice. You have a scroll option, so I think this is the default one. Next you have tile blending. This makes ground tiles blend into each other smoother, so it's not as choppy like in OSRS. As you can see, like, you can't see these tiles here because I've got the option on right now, but if I remove it, you can see the different tiles here, as you can see around here. Next you have mip mapping. So what mip mapping is, it just smoothens out some graphical details. That's basically what it is. We have moving textures as well, which is obviously your fire cape. If I disabled this, my fire cape wouldn't be moving. So this is the end of the guide, and I hope me and Hamph have helped you. Please understand that this guide took Hamph quite a long time to make, so give it a like on the post in the description and give him some feedback, and please let him know if any mistakes were made, and he'll do his best to fix them. So thank you guys for watching this video. My name's been Rsps.